It is 5:30 and I'm back in Pasadena. I just got back in today and last time I did my live, I was up in Prescott. Then I was home in Phoenix for a couple of days, solely focused on unpacking and finishing my move and also getting some writing done and just organizing my life. So, yeah, I find it's going to be a little bit harder to do my lives in Phoenix just because I'm constantly around people. So I have to figure that. I think once I'm like there officially, it'll be a little bit easier. Um, but I'm in Pasadena now. This is my last week here. It has been quite interesting to live in two different houses for the last month. So, but I drove all day, and then I went and actually cleaned out my storage unit, which is nice. So that's completely done. So now I have my storage unit in Phoenix. But yeah, I have my storage unit in Phoenix, and it's got some stuff in it. But now I have my storage unit out here is completely cleaned out. Thank God. I should need to get that closed out. So that was the biggest thing I had to do here was close out that, and now the biggest thing I had to do in Phoenix was everything else. So that's all done now. So my friend wanted to go out for a drink tonight, and I was like, bro, I've been driving all day. Now you want me to get back in the car and drive in traffic to go hang out for a drink? I couldn't do it. I was so tired. I'll do it tomorrow. I just needed to rest. And then tomorrow I gotta get up early. I actually have a bunch of stuff in the car, so I gotta get out early. I gotta get up early, get the stuff out of the car, and then yeah, and then focus on stuff, just like packing and organizing and cleaning up here. And then I work all week on this gig, and then yeah, and then next weekend I'm back to Phoenix for good. I will come back to LA again for a project, but I have about 2.5 weeks off, so that'll be nice. I mean, it'll be nice to not to come back for a couple of weeks, but I do need to start working out there. I got to figure this out. So, but yeah, tonight I'm just chilling, having a glass of wine, watching TV, um, just chilling. And then I was like, I should go online and do my live because I haven't done one in a while. Um, I did do one on the way home from Prescott, but for some reason it didn't seem to upload. Hey, and so for that, I'm sorry. So I sadly wasn't able to. It was a fun video too because Darian and I were heading back from Prescott, and we were chatting in the car because um because we did so much on our trip. So instead of doing a live, I did a couple of vlogs. You can check those out now. But I did my vlogs. They're stupid funny. We had the best time in Prescott for her birthday. I did do a live home. For some reason, it didn't upload it. I'm sorry. Um, but anyways, and then I did do a Substack live. So ooh, someone saying hi. What's up, Lucy? Welcome to my live. I'm just chilling right now. I'm back home in Pasadena. I say back home, but I'm here for one more week, and then my move to Phoenix will be official. It is strange to like. I've been traveling like every other week, and so it's been very interesting to like live in a different house each week. And this house is like quieter and smaller, and I don't have my things here now. I don't have my stuff here, so like when I come here to LA, I have nothing to do. It's very chill and quiet, so I just lay here. But then all the stuff I have is back in Phoenix. So I'm in Phoenix, you know, it's great because I can live my life there. Yes, you found my stream. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys like and subscribe, and then I do lives all the time. So and I love to just chat and meet people. Hello, John. How you doing? Oh, Joshua is from the UK. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Can I ask you something? List says, can I ask you something? Sure. My house is loud and my parents are not home. Why do you have friends over? Why is it loud? Do I smoke marijuana? No, not really. I'm drinking wine right now, but I'm not a big smoker. I do sometimes eat, like I'll have edibles, but I'm just not a big I'm not marijuana is not my favorite sort of vice. I will tell your brother to be quiet. You're listening to my life, and you can always turn the TV down. Have I ever tried beans on toast? I'm trying to remember if I had that when I was in the UK. What part of the UK are you in? That's actually something they would eat in like England. Are you? Because I know the UK covers like Scotland and Ireland and Wales and London, right? So what part? Yeah, London. Trying to think of when I was in London. I don't think I had beans on toast. I do remember having beans, but I don't remember having beans on toast. Why? Is it like your favorite thing? I went to London a few years ago. I'd love to go back to London and see more of it. I really liked London. I actually want to see more of the UK, especially of England. I haven't seen much. Just London. That's your favorite thing? Beans on toast. I know the food there is quite not very spicy, from what I've been told. Very bland, right? Fish and chips. I've had fish and chips. Yeah, when I was in London. Trying to remember. I mean, I was there a few years ago. I'm trying to remember what else I've had. Uh, I mean, I had Yorkshire pudding. What is that thing? You guys have a meal on Sunday, right? Like Yorkshire pudding, and then you had the meat. You said I'm eating Takis. My mouth is gonna explode. That's funny. Ever tried fried bread the Navajos have? Fried bread? Maybe. That sounds good. Where are you at that you have fried bread with the Navajos? That sounds good. Oh, Rich Size Me 7122 says hi. Welcome to the live. Just doing a quick sort of check in with everybody. I haven't done a live in about 4 days. So I was like, I better do one tonight and check in with y'all and see what y'all up to. It's Friday. Has everybody got plans for the weekend? What are y'all doing? Fill me in. What are you guys up to? We don't have a lot of people on tonight, so I don't know if that means I don't know if this is gonna be a long live or not. Sorry. I need to start doing more consistent lives. I know I keep saying that, but I really do need to do that. So, you smoke like usual. Well, you mentioned fry bread. Where are you at that the Navajo that you live near the Navajos? Are you the Navajos are you must be like in the Midwest or the South. You say the food is really bland in the UK, but fun fact, the UK. But I did not know that. That's interesting. That's good to know. I don't necessarily think the food is bland in London per se. I just feel like that's what I heard. Arizona. Oh, that's right. I just moved to I'm in LA right now, but I just moved to Phoenix. This is like my last trip. But Gallup. Well, Gallup is in New Mexico, right? Am I wrong? Arizona Gallup. Is there a Gallup, Arizona? I'll have to look that up. But I know there's a Gallup, New Mexico. Yeah, you're in Gallup, New Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, I knew they had I knew they'd be having a Gallup. Miss Type Broski, but I'm intrigued on what you do for work. I work in the film industry. I make movies. I'm also a writer. I've been focusing more on writing this year in 2026. But yeah, I'm a filmmaker. I work in the film industry and I'm writing and directing. What is my favorite food of all time besides pizza? I love Mexican food, but I think it's because I live in Los Angeles and we're near the border. So I do love Mexican food, but I love pizza. I really want pizza right now, actually. You're half Mexican and half British. Oh, that's very interesting. Uh, so you have one of your parents is from Mexico. What part of Mexico? Half Mexican and half British. Okay, so you, and you're also, your family's from Britain, from Great Britain. That's cool. I mixed kids are very interesting because they're always like very attractive. Like it's like they always get like the best of both sides. It's very interesting. So good for you. But you say you're half Mexican and half British, but you live in Britain because you're in London. So that's cool. You have an accent. I have no accent. I mean, when I went to London, I went to London a few years ago for my birthday, and they were like, "Oh, I love your accent," and I was like, "Oh, I have an accent." I guess to them I do. That's really funny. We never think about us having accents because we get so intrigued by accents, but yes, when we travel abroad, we have accents. I love it. So for me this weekend, just chilling tonight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna I have to unload like take out everything out of my car and sort of like repack it for the move and organize and clean the house, and then because I work all week next week, and then I gotta move. So it's just gonna be a very chill weekend. I'm actually gonna try and maybe get a little bit of writing done because I'm working on my book, and then I also need to see my friend because I haven't had a chance to say goodbye to him yet. Oh, Mexico City, that's nice. I've been there. I like Mexico City. Have you ever been to Mexico City? It's supposed to be known for having really good. It's known for like food. I liked it. Bug. Oh, Capcos. What are you writing about? It's a horror novel. I wrote a horror movie, and I am developing that script into a novel because nothing's been happening with my script for now. And I like the story, so yeah, it's a horror story. It's basically about a man who has go. It's like his descent into darkness, but he kills his wife, and so it's just about the murder and stuff. It's there's more to it than that, and I talk about it a lot on my lives. But hopefully, I can get it published in the next few months, and then can start selling it. That would be great, right? That'd be awesome. Funny you say that I get compliments from people all the time for my looks. I used to be a model. Oh, that's so funny. I do photography. I used to do I fell into photography during the pandemic, and then because I work in the film industry, all of my friends are like actors and models, so I was taking pictures all the time. That's so cool. But I can't tell what you look like. That never shows me you guys's what you guys look like. Sorry, I can't even see your little like your thumbnails are just they're just like they're so little. So, but I'll take your word for it. Next stream, you should read it and get reviews. Um, I should. I do. So I have another channel what I do for my writing, and there's someone here because I have him here first and I switched him. But on my Substack page, I actually did a reading of one of the chapters. So if I do it on the stream, I will do it here. Maybe I'll do that'd be interesting. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Do a stream, but I have done it on my Substack channel and then I downloaded it, but it's on a different channel. It's not this one. This was just this was more like more filmmaking and just me as a person. So but I do have one that's geared towards writing because so many people have been asking me about writing, and so I keep all of it separate. So that way, you don't have to like go through my streams to try and find it. I keep all the writing stuff separate. So my dad's Mexican and my mom's British. Just so you know, I always have a thing for Latin men. So I'm on your mom's side with that one. You're a photographer? Oh, that's so sweet. But you can't be the photographer because you're the model. I have to be the photographer. You have to be the model. Have you been on magazine covers or did you do runway? Like what kind of modeling did you do? Oh, I mean, guys, I'm so tired. I've been driving all day. Mm. Sorry, I'm so boring right now. Usually my lives are entertaining, especially if I'm with my friend Darian, but I am so fucking tired. I'm sorry for you guys that I'm so boring tonight. I'll try to be more fun tomorrow. But I'm still thinking about this guy saying that I should do reading. Maybe I will. Although I do it on my Substack. You guys have to go to my Substack page. It's M Coulombe, my first initial M and my last name Coulombe, and then writes. M Coulombe writes. Not just modeling. Oh, too bad. A lot of my models got on the cover of magazines. I picked it up during the pandemic, and then I was really focused on it. And I had a lot of friends that were like really good at getting published, and so I've been on the cover. I've had photos on the covers of like 25 different magazines. Some of them were the same magazine, just different issues. But yeah, I think I've probably been in 30 magazines, but had 25 covers. So you'd have to go on my Instagram page and look at them. It's pics by Michael, like pics.by.michael. That's my Instagram. You can see all the photos there. I put all of the I put all of the or you go to my website. If you just go to my website, Michael J. Coulombe, all my photography's there. But I mean, clothing brand and stuff is cool. I mean, that's exciting. Someone has to do it. But it's funny that you're a photographer too. Well, if I was closer, you and I could do a photo shoot and I'd get you on a magazine cover. That'd be cool. Ah, I used to do it. It was a lot of fun. And then I would do like Michael J. Coulombe. Oh, you're so close. My last name is it's just, you can see it in my if you just go to my page here, you'll see all my links. But it's my last name. It's right there. So it's Coulombe. You love pants. You're a painter? Jesus, what don't you do? Good looking and talented? Well, you're quite a catch. That's awesome. Um, what do you paint? Do you like do watercolor or do you do what kind of painting? So it's watercolor, acrylic, like what do you paint? And John, yeah, you everything is right except for my last name, but you can go to my if you just go to like click on my name or go to my page here, you'll see my name and then my website's there and that'll direct you to everything. Literally just go to my website, everything's there. Michael J. Coulombe. Literally everything's there. Oh, you do watercolor and oil? So do you paint like landscapes or do you paint people? I'm also sad that you ignored the fact that if I was there, I would put you on a magazine cover. I don't know how I should take that. I don't paint though. I'm actually not really good at drawing. I can barely draw a straight line with a ruler. So, but I can write. Writing is my gift. I grew up being a singer. I can sing a little bit too. I'm a pretty okay actor. Landscape, people, and animals. Oh, awesome. That's fun. Good for you. You have to do an art show. And then you could do like a photo shoot of you holding your art. That'd be fun. As someone who doesn't drink, how does wine taste like? Does it make you want to throw up? I mean, if I've had like like I went out with my friend the other night, for her birthday. We were up in Prescott, sorry, and I must have drank like two bottles on my own. It was insane. So yes, but generally, no. I actually really enjoy the taste of white wine. It's my favorite. I'm just relaxing tonight, so I'm not having too much. Um, I also don't because I'm leaving. I don't want to take any with me, so I'm just gonna yeah. I do rally driving sometimes as well. That's cool. Wait, you still haven't answered. You still haven't responded to the message where, as I said, if I was there, could we do a photo shoot and I could get you on a magazine? I just want you to answer that because I'm feeling I'm feeling left out. I'm feeling like you're ignoring me. But rally driving's cool. I know you haven't seen my. I don't. I know you haven't seen my work. Just humor me because it's my life. I just want to feel important. Yeah, sure. You don't even care. Okay, well that's fine. I've done photos before. It was fun, even if you don't want to. I don't mind. I've worked with big models. Okay, but that's cool that you move. We'll move on since clearly you don't care. That's cool that you are a photographer and you draw and you paint. You have to fly that way though. Why you can't do it? If I can't go there. I've always wanted to do photo shoots in London. But the thing is, you don't seem like you care, so we might as well just move on. I don't want to beg you. I don't want to beg you to do a photo shoot with my awesome photography. They're just magazines. I still have plenty of people out here that want to shoot with me. In fact, I got to set up a couple photo shoots next time I'm out here. I'll do it this weekend. I'll set those up because people have been asking me, and because I'm in the process of moving, it's been very hard. And right now, my camera is in Phoenix because I don't want to keep bringing it back with me because I need the room in my car to move. So my Instagram for my photography is pics dot by, which is by dot Michael. Pics by Michael was the handle I used. Pics by Michael, but it's pics dot by dot Michael. That's my Instagram for my photography, and all the magazine covers are there. It's okay if you're not impressed. I will survive. People, I have worked with people and they love my photography. Um, and then there's a guy on there, Josh or John, was curious about my writing. Uh, Josh, you'll have to go to my You'll have to go to my Substack if you want to read some of my writing. That's just because this is not my. I don't really do the channel for writing. So this started off as like my film making channel, but then it's my main channel, and I started like vlogging from it. So now I do lives. And I work with the Canon Rebel. Wait, what do I have? Because I changed cameras. Hold on. I have the 5D Mark IV because I used to have a lower end camera because I wasn't trying to be a photographer. I just wanted to get a camera for when I because I traveled for film and was taking pictures and I want to take better pictures. And then I got my camera right at the beginning of 2020, right before the pandemic. And so during the pandemic, I was taking photos because I was bored. And I'm upgraded to the 5D Mark IV. So you have a Canon 250D. That's awesome. Oh, what's up? No, no. Welcome. Greetings and salutations. I was wondering when you're going to jump on. I didn't think I was never going to hear from you again. How's it going, man? So no, no. Right now I'm technically in Pasadena. I came back. Hold on. Turning my TV off because it's reflecting my glasses. Um, I was in Phoenix last week, and then I went to Prescott for a couple days with my friend for her birthday, and then was back in Phoenix, and so I'm back in LA now, back in Pasadena because this is my last week here. I'm finalizing the move. I have one more week on this particular project, and then I can go back to Phoenix for a couple of weeks and be completely moved in. So I'm all over the place. I'm literally. I feel it's right. I'm right as it's been going on for the last 2 months. I feel like 2 3 months. I'm like here for a week, there for a week, here for a week, there for. I just go back and forth. So it's so unsettling because, um, but every time I go there to Phoenix, I take more stuff, and then I come back here and I have less stuff. So in when I'm here in Pasadena now or in LA, like I have none of my stuff here. Like I'm so bored. I'm just chilling watching TV. Which is fine. I mean, there's not much here to do. So I just came in. a couple days early because I wanted to pack up and finalize everything. So, do I like fashion? Of course, fashion's awesome. I mean, I don't wear a lot of fashion because I'm not probably not as attractive as you because I'm not a model, but yeah, fashion's awesome. I love shooting it. Thank God it's almost complete. Ugh. It's just weird. I mean, I'm grateful to be able to move and I'm moving. I have a really good support system there and I love it. So I'm so grateful for that. And I can feel the difference between each city. Like when I'm here, my friend actually was funny. My friend was like, "Oh, you're home. We should go out for a drink." And it was like 4:30. It was like probably like an hour ago, an hour and a half ago. And I was like, "Bro, I've been driving all day. Like, I don't want to get back in my car." And it's LA, so he's 5 miles from me, but it was rush hour traffic. It was gonna take over an hour. And I was like, "Bro, I've been in my car all day. The last thing I want to do is get in my car and meet you for a drink." I was trying to get him to come here, but he wouldn't do it. So I don't have anything to do tonight because I refuse to drive in traffic because I've been driving for the last 6 hours. So I'm just chilling. Oh, I always drop my phone. You said I think I'm not allowed to go into modeling. They think I'd steal their jobs. I'm dead. You're so funny. Wait, no, no. I have a question for you. When I did my live, the one you were on last time, which was probably like a week and a half ago, because the last couple of lives I did, you weren't on. But did you know that girl? That girl that said she took that trip with you. Did you know her? Because while she was talking about you, you weren't online anymore. I'm just because everything I was like, oh no, I know all these things about him, just based on what you told me through the chat. And she said everything you said was a lie. So I'm so confused. Oh, that girl is glitch. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. The girl is glitch. Glitch is a guy. I'm so confused. Oh wait, Stocks Family Farm says good evening, sir. How are you? He's a troll. I figured. But the problem is you logged off, so I wasn't able to like confirm with you. And then we haven't talked since then. So dumb. Yeah. Yeah, he was like, yeah. I guess who it was. He was like, yeah, he's so cool. We went to like, was he said Israel together or something, and you guys all this stuff, and like was telling me how like you're Jewish, and then like you guys did this rite of passage together, and then was like mentioned something about your two kids, and he's like, he doesn't have kids, he doesn't have kids at all, and I was like, I don't know, we talked about them all the time, so I didn't know what to believe, but you weren't online, so I was a little concerned. I was like, what? I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah. Well, we always get trolls on here, so wait, Stocks Family Farm. Last time we talked, it was right when I released my first book on Amazon. That's right. I remember that. How is it going? When was that? How are your sales going? Did you ever reach out to me so I could interview you on my Substack page? No. You should do that. I'm surprised you haven't emailed me yet. Because I've been emailing writers because I've been interviewing I interview them on my Substack page because I've been wanting to I started interviewing writers for two reasons. I wanted to bring people to my Substack page because I was using it to write. But I get so many people asking me about like writing tips and stuff. And so I love interviewing other authors about their creative process. And then it also gives them a chance to promote their book. So you really should reach out to me so that we can interview. So, but let me get comfortable over here. Let me get comfortable. How are your book sales going? What genre is it? You have to refresh my memory. I'm old. We haven't talked in a while, and I've been back and forth between LA and Phoenix for the last like 3 months. So I, my life is so literally helter skelter right now. It's crazy. Trying to finish my book. I did submit some writing to an anthology, which I'm excited about. Fingers crossed that it gets accepted. But yeah. About a month ago, I don't have Substack, but I'd love to talk. I'd love to talk. I have sold 37 copies. It was historical fiction. One, that's amazing. Congratulations. Two, you don't have to have Substack because Um, I email you the interview and then I just put it on my Substack page. So, um, is it okay to ask your I mean, you could put your email on the chat if you want to, or you can email me or message me through YouTube. But I really like to interview you. Look, even Nono likes history. You already have a fan. That's awesome. Um, you don't have Substack, by the way, and a lot of people do. Ooh, okay. Hold on, you guys. So I submitted this script. No, a script. I'm sorry. It was a short story to an anthology, and I submitted it yesterday, and it said it was in progress, and then it said I'm 127 in the queue, which is I kind of submitted it late, but I wanted time to rewrite it. And it's been really hard to write because I've been moving and filming. I've been all over the place. So it says the average response time is 8 days, but it's been under review for 1 day. So hopefully I hear something from about it soon. Fingers crossed. How fun. Okay. I'm looking at my emails right now. I don't want to deal with them. Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy for you. Stocks Family Farm. Where are you at again? Remind me, because I feel like you mentioned this. I wish I could like chat on here. Like I wish I could actually respond to these messages because then I would tell you guys like my email address. But Stocks Family Farm, how can I get a hold of you? I'd be intrigued. Oh, the Oregon coast. So when I'm in LA, we're in the same time zone. Except I moved to Phoenix, and it's beautiful up there. How do I get a hold of you, Stocks Family Farm? I mean, do you want to be interviewed or no? If you don't, then I won't press the issue. I know that a lot of people don't want to be, or they don't want to do it right away. Like I've had some people want to wait, so just let me know. Um, I also had I also had a small independent press reach out to me because I interviewed one of their clients, like one of their authors, and now they are sending me other authors to interview, especially with like dates. Like they have like this anthology. It was an anthology coming out. They're like, we got three authors you have to interview for this one interview. So I'm gonna have one with like three authors, and then then they want me to interview someone else. So that's kind of nice because I feel like I'm always chasing down authors, and now when they send them to me, it's a little bit easier. You're down to be interviewed? How can it? Okay. How do I get a hold of you? Is it easier if I just give you my contact information here? Because I don't mind doing it on live because the same information is available if you just go to my page. It's also on my link tree. So I can give you my Instagram handle. You can message me there. I can give you my email address. You can message me here. Whatever you want. Let me know because I'm always looking for people. Because and I release two. I'm scheduled 3 months out in advance, but I do two a week. And I've had a lot of people reach out to me recently, which makes me very very happy. Tony Stocks Jr. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. Hold on. I just okay. Tony Stocks Jr. Okay. I'm going to email you if that's cool. It'll come from my email address, and then it'll have a link to how you can with all the questions, and then it's really easy. You upload a picture. It'll only let you do one. So if you want to do a headshot, and then like if you want to send additional photos for like your cover and stuff, you can just email them to me. So awesome, man! I'm excited. I look forward to hearing your answers. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll get you in front of an audience. My stuff starts growing. It grows after pretty much every interview. So by the time you do it, I'll have a bigger audience. So that's actually really cool. And let's hope it gets out in front of people and people buy the book. Is it only on Amazon, or did you put it up somewhere else too? Because I heard the reason why I ask is I had heard that a good place to publish is Ingram Spark. I had just heard this, so bear with me if I'm incorrect. But one of the authors that I interviewed, I actually met him in person. He told me he used Ingram Spark, and it's great because you can put it on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles, and it kind of just does it for you. I've heard good both good and bad about Ingram Spark, but I've mostly heard good. I've heard mostly good things about it, so it makes me think that I should lean that way for my book. Um, but I don't know. Just Amazon, but we can go live together sometime if you want. I have enough subs to do live. Yeah. Um, yeah, that sounds, bro. That sounds great. Well, you'll have my email address. You know. Um. Oh, you have 707 subscribers. Yeah, I'm looking at your channel right now. 770. Awesome, bro. Well, that's great. You'll have my email address, and we can actually discuss that. And my eventual goal, we can definitely do a live because that'd be fantastic. But my eventual goal is to actually create a podcast because um I read people all the time, and there's like things you can't like. I ask the same 10 questions, and there's just sometimes you want to go into depth of more stuff, and you can't. So doing a podcast would be awesome. Um, but I have to do it, and I want to wait. I keep telling everybody on my Substack, so I'm at 105, 106, and I get more every day. But when I hit 200, I'm gonna do the podcast because then I think I'll have enough people, and then building an audience. So, but if not, we can definitely do a live here on my channel because that's a lot of fun too. Oh, awesome! Well, have a good live, man. What beer are you drinking? And then I'll subscribe and we can check out each other's lives. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually gonna go get dinner soon because it's already 6 o'clock. I want dinner. I am hungry. I want some dinner. I'm drinking Rolling Rock. Oh, okay, good for you. I'm drinking white wine. I'm a white wine guy, but I think I'm gonna go get a little bit of dinner. I don't have any food here because I'm. Well, you should go on his live then. No, no, you like history and beer too. I won't be mad if you go on his live. No, no, I'm probably gonna end soon anyways because I want to go get some dinner. But so go check out his live and stuff. You guys, I'm probably gonna go have dinner. There's only two of you guys on here, and it seems to be No No and Stock's Family Farm because I think I scared off that model because he didn't seem like he wanted to shoot with me, and now he wanted to go check out my Instagram. So yeah, the other guy John seems to be gone, so everybody's gone. All right, you two. Well, then I'm gonna go because No No, we talk all the time. Thanks for jumping on. I'll do another live tomorrow without a doubt. And then Tony Stock, I think that's his name. Well, yeah. Thanks for jumping on and let me know the guy was a troll. I had a feeling because he acted like he knew all these things about you, but they're literally the opposite of everything you told me. So I was that you didn't seem right. So, but I hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Sorry it's such a short live, bro. I'm fucking tired. Like I've been driving all damn day. I'm gonna relax a little bit. I'm gonna have a kick-ass weekend, and then yeah, I'll be in Phoenix. I'm gonna have to keep. I have to do better at jumping on and doing lives in Phoenix. I have to get better with that. But even if I do a quick live, it's all good. It's just like 30 minutes. I jump on and say hi. So, but all right, everybody have a great weekend. Happy Friday. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.